Joe, it seemed like frustrations maybe got in the way tonight. I mean, maybe some from the cold shooting. It seemed to kind of cascade a little bit. Did you see any of that?
Yeah, I think we played a high-level defensive game in the first half, and I thought we fought for great shots. And when I thought that was one of the times where lack of shot making just kind of took a toll on our defense over time, and they made some tough ones, especially late in the clock. And you work the best you can to defend at a high level, regardless of the result at the other end. But I thought that got the best of us a little bit, and they made theirs.
We don't see that from this team much anymore. We've seen it in the past, but we don't see it much anymore. Is this just something that, hey, just one of those nights, or what leads to what's become a rare loss in composure?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just one of those nights. Again, I think when you shoot 25%, but you're fighting for great looks, and you have a team that shoots 37%, it's just going to wear on you a little bit. So, like I said, I thought our attention to detail was good in the first half. I thought the second half it waned a little bit, and good thing is we got the same team coming up, so we just find the 15 to 20 possessions that we got to be better at.
On the jump ball play, what were you trying to convey there before you picked up the technical, and what was Jalen frustrated?
I just can't be on the court, so ref had to do his job. I was on the court, and that's it.
And what were you guys frustrated with on the call? Like, what happened on that play that you guys were frustrated with?
I was on the court, so I just can't be on the court.
Joe, you talked about the shot making, and you talked about the last time you played Chicago, how these guys are a much better three-point shooting team this year. They kept pace with you guys in attempts. What did you see from them that allowed them to do that, and on your end too, like that allowed them to get up that many threes?
Yeah, I mean, I think again some of those came off offensive rebounds. I'd say the ones that we have to take away are the ones that came off offensive rebounds and the ones that came late in the clock. Whether it's an inch-out read or we have a good individual defense and they make a one more pass. I don't know the total transition numbers. It felt like we did a better job guarding them in the transition for somewhat of the game, but it's just there's 10 to 12 that you got to fight to make sure you take away.
Just to be clear, you got the technical not for anything you said, but because you stepped onto the court there.
Yeah, I just stepped on the court.
And after the game, looked like a couple of assistants and security guard needed to kind of hold you back. What message were you trying to deliver there?
I just hadn't seen them in a while, so just a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I wasn't sure I was going to see them before the holiday, and you just can't let a moment go by to where you wish someone, just the best, to them and theirs and their families.
That moment, obviously, from the sound of it, you didn't agree with the technical there, but you had cut it to 3, and then all of a sudden you get a tech, and then Jalen gets a tech, and then Tatum gets a tech soon after that. Is there something to learn there about how quickly a game can go sideways? And what to do in that moment when things are going against you?
Yeah, I mean, you're always learning things. So at the end of the day, we just got to be better. Like I said, I can't go on the court. Like you said, cut it to 3. It's a game where some things aren't going our way. Just got to be better.
Joe, what have you done over the last 10 minutes to kind of calm down? Because obviously you were pretty heated out there at the end of the game.
I was pretty. I was never really worked up to the level at which. I was fine.
He's fine?
Yeah.
And what do you do? How do you counter nights when the shots aren't going down?
I don't know. We have 11 offensive rebounds, but I don't know what our offensive rebound percentage was or the rate. So I'll have to take a look at that to see if we were crashing the right number of people per crashes that we wanted to. But at the end of the day, you have to execute on both ends of the floor. If they're open, you have to shoot. If not, you have to drive it, make the right play at the rim. In the first half, we were 14 for 17 in our layups. I'm not sure what the second half numbers were, but you just got to continue to make the right play. Excuse me. Sorry. But again, and not let go of the rope on defense, regardless of the offensive result.
Yeah, the drives by DeSone, like what happened there? He was getting easily to the rim.
Yeah.
White got easily to the rim. Like, why did you guys let go?
Well, it's a catch-22 when you want to take away their threes. I mean, it's a similar situation to us, so your individual defense is important. Like I said, I thought our first half we executed the details defensively well, and I thought the second half we just kind of have to be better at the individual tendencies, what they like to do, and then just, what we want to take away from them.
the early minutes for Springer tonight. What went into that decision, and what you see from him out there?
Just match the speed that they play with overall. I thought, he does a good job on the offensive glass and his individual defense, and just kind of wanted to match the speed there. I thought he played well. Thanks.